Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we'll be starting the story of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The people of Babylon were celebrating their festival of Dawda. All would go out and be merry. Some of them would sell food to hungry Babylonians. Others would sell festival clothing. Amongst them was a man called Azar. He would sell statues as gods. Everyone knew him and liked to buy from him. Even the king of Babylon, An-Namrud, loved Azar. Azar was busy with something else. His son Ibrahim alayhi salam hated the idols. His son used to say, "There is only one God whom people should worship, instead of these silent idols or the weak king. He is only a human like us." Azar feared that An-Namrud would punish his son. He also feared that his son would be a cause for both of their destruction. Ibrahim alayhi salam came out of the temple. He was thinking about the idols which could neither benefit nor harm. He spoke to them, but they did not answer. He kept thinking until it became night, when he saw a star and said, "This is my Rabb." The star went away and Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "I do not love that which goes away." He then looked at the moon and said, "This is my Rabb." The moon also went away. He said, "If my Rabb did not guide me, I would have been amongst the astray people." Ibrahim alayhi salam started thinking again. He did not sleep that night. When he saw the sun rising, he said, "This is my Rabb. This is the biggest." Then when night came, the sun disappeared. Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "O my people, I am free of what you join with Allah." Ibrahim alayhi salam knew that his Rabb was the one who created the sun, moon, stars, and all the people, even An-Namrud, the evil king whom the people worshipped. Ibrahim alayhi salam went to the temple and asked his people, "What are these statues which you worship?" They replied, "These are our gods and the gods of our forefathers." He said, Do they listen when you pray to them? Do they benefit or harm?" They said, "They are our gods, Ibrahim." He said, "They are my enemies, but not the Rabb of all the worlds. He created me and will guide me. He feeds me and gives me to drink. When I am sick, he cures me. He will let me die and then give me life. He is the one whom I hope will forgive me my mistakes on the day of judgment." They said, "These are our gods. We shall worship them until we die." He said, "By Allah, I shall plan against your idols after you turn your backs away." The people of Babylon got ready for the great feast. They would go to far places at the end of the city. Azar said to Ibrahim alayhi salam, "O my son, come with us." Ibrahim alayhi salam looked at the stars and said, "I am sick." The city was empty of people and Ibrahim alayhi salam went to the temple. He carried an axe. He broke all the idols except for the biggest one. It was the greatest god of his people. He then hung the axe on the idol's neck. The people came back to the temple and found the idol smashed and the axe hanging on the neck of the big one. One of them shouted, "Who did this to our gods? He is indeed from the wrongdoers." They then remembered Ibrahim, the youth who said that he would plan against the idols. They went to him and said, "Did you do this to our gods, O Ibrahim?" He replied, "Rather this big one of theirs did it. Ask them if they could talk." The people were confused because they knew that their gods could not speak. Ibrahim alayhi salam then said, "Do you worship what you yourself carved? Do you worship that which does not benefit nor harm?" Iblis, however, made idol worship seem beautiful to them. One of them shouted, "Light a fire for him and throw him in it." Another shouted, "Burn him and help your idols if you do anything." They started gathering firewood. They then dug a big, deep hole. They put the wood in it and lit a big fire. The flames leapt out at a high distance. They then brought Ibrahim alayhi salam and tied him with ropes. While they were going to throw him in the fire, Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "O Allah, you are the one in the sky and I am the only one who worships you on earth. Allah is sufficient for me, and what an excellent patron he is. The disbelievers threw him into the fire. Allah revealed to the fire, O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim. After the fire died down, Ibrahim alayhi salam came out. Nothing burned him of him, besides the ropes with which they tied him. His mother was happy. His father said, what a good Lord is your Rabb. And Namrud heard about the fire becoming cool and the safety of Ibrahim alayhi salam. He called him and asked, who is your Rabb, O Ibrahim? He replied, my Rabb is he who gives life and death. And Namrud said, I give life and death. He then brought out 2 men who had been sentenced to death. He said, kill this one and pardon that one. Ibrahim alayhi salam then said, Allah brings the sun from the east, bring it from the west. And Namrud felt that his kingdom was in danger. He ordered Ibrahim alayhi salam and all those who believed to be thrown out of Babylon. Inshallah, that will be it for today. We'll continue in the next session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.